So, folks, last year, maybe even before that, we heard about the Hunter Biden laptop. We heard about the hard drive from Rudy Giuliani and all of the horrible things on it. And I saw crazy pictures. I saw Asian hookers. I saw what could have been Malaya Obama. I saw that picture. I know that thousands of you saw that picture. Saw the picture with his relative or niece or whatever. He's a disgusting person, but we saw all kinds of things that the media swept under the rug. We heard about the emails. We heard from Tony Bobulinski. We heard all of these things, and we were called crazy. We were called conspiracy theorists. People told you, they told me, they told us that we were out of our minds. All right, that we were obsessed, that we were in some cult, that Donald Trump had hypnotized us. We were told to shut up. Lots of us were threatened to lose our jobs. Lots of us lost our jobs. People were intimidated by the general public. People were intimidated by Democrats. People were intimidated by the woke left, and it just fizzled away. The news barely covered it. The New York Post was censored. They were condemned for even revealing the Hunter Biden laptop story, and it all went away. And then poof! Guess what? It's now confirmed. It's confirmed by the mainstream media. What a coincidence. Isn't it amazing how all the things they said we were crazy for, all the things that they said that we were out of our minds for, they now quietly, like a thief in the night with a whisper, they now silently confirm our conspiracies. Well, what do you know? The Hunter Biden laptop is confirmed. The New York Post is responding to the confirmation, saying, "Color us shocked." This is coming out by the New York Post editorial board. I want to read you this article. In his new book, The Bidens Inside the First Family's 50-Year Rise to Power, Politico reporter Ben Schreckinger says that evidence points to Hunter Biden's laptop as being legit. While we appreciate the support, the truth is the Post's reports always have been true. And it's only because the media wants to protect Joe Biden and they keep referring to the laptop as unsubstantiated. Schreckinger notes that a person who had independent access to Hunter Biden's emails confirms 2 of the emails the Post published, including one about a potential deal with China with the line 10 held by H for the big guy. That is, Joe Biden. But Hunter Biden's former business partner, Tony Bobulinski, had already said those emails were authentic. The media just ignored him. Schreckinger adds that the emails released by the Swedish government also match emails from the laptop. Hunter had gotten into a kerfuffle when he was staying in a Swedish embassy building. That's also been reported. Look at that right here. If you're watching, there's the famous Hunter Biden smoking a cigarette in a bathtub, a fancier bathtub than you or I could most likely ever afford. For those who doubt, we're reading again that Hunter would forget a laptop at a repair shop. Schreckinger notes that Biden's son abandoned another computer at the home of psychiatrist Keith Abloh. Fed seized that machine when they raided Abloh over abuse claims. Hunter eventually got it back. Quote, "I wasn't keeping tabs on possessions very well for about a 4-year period of time," Hunter said. Hey, remember the other week? I think it was 3-4 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I don't have a producer to remind me, excuse me, but there was a report that Hunter Biden had lost another laptop. And there was a video where he was complaining to a Russian hooker that he had left, I think, a third laptop, I believe, at a Russian drug dealer's house or another Russian hooker's residence somewhere, somehow, maybe a gambling thing. The Russians have Another Hunter Biden laptop full of incriminating information. It's amazing how much electronic equipment Hunter Biden carries on him and misplaces. Just like I lose my keys all the time and my wife yells at me to look in front of me and try to find them instead of asking her where everything is, Hunter Biden seems to lose laptops in the same way, except he's rich enough to not get yelled at. I do not have that luxury. All of this information is out there. Yet the Times still called the laptop unsubstantiated last week until it was quietly corrected. And even as Politico credited its reporter, it added, while the leak contains genuine files, it remains possible that fake material has been slipped in. What part? The pictures of hunters smoking crack? Schreckinger called the White House to check whether, as reported, Joe Biden met Hunter for a dinner in April 2015 that included Burisma advisor Vadim Pazarski. I should have practiced that guy's name before I did this. Biden's team pointed him, and you can't blame me. I did the best I could. You don't have a lot of time to prepare when you're putting these things together. Biden's team pointed him to a Washington Post fact check, which noted that Biden's team had at first said there was no record of such a meeting until they finally conceded that, yes, Joe did drop in on that dinner. The fact confirmed, the writer still concludes, haughtily, that there's less to the story than one might imagine. It's the perfect example of how Democrats weaponize fact-checkers to deflect criticism and enlist social media to censor articles. Nothing to see here. See the Wuhan lab theory. Oh, look, there's a picture of Tony Bobulinski. Consider the level of skepticism brought to bear here. Biden's team lied to us, but we'll take them at their word that nothing of consequence happened at this dinner. Email after email, picture after picture are proved authentic from the laptop. But hey, maybe some of it's fake. The laptop is unsubstantiated because the media doesn't want it to be substantiated. We figure that won't change, but thanks, Mr. Schreckinger, for at least bucking the trend. So it's been amazing. After all of this, after everything you just heard me read has been reported, Biden, his son, they still get away with everything. Biden Jr. there. Little Hunter, he's making ridiculously, disgustingly stupid-looking art paintings that look like the rainbow fan on my computer, all right? The rainbow LED fan, if you don't know what that is, Google it. You'll see what it looks like. RGB rainbow LED fan. He literally makes these idiotic paintings. They're like finger paintings, all right? And he's making $500,000 just la-di-da, doing what he wants to do, showing more and more how the elites get away with murder, how we're divided, all right? We've been divided by this horrible woke culture, this progressive left agenda, all right? Regardless of what people believe in this country, we've always been able to find a way to look past that. We have a 50-state system, because people from California don't always get along with people from Nebraska, and people from Nebraska don't always fit in with people from New York, and people from New York don't always fit in with people from Florida, unless you're in Broward, Miami-Dade County, then they might be the same exact thing. But the reason we have states, the reason our government's set up the way that it's set up is because we have a huge amount of land and we have different cultures across the land. We're not supposed to be one giant culture. We're a mixing pot. We share the American culture, but to tell you the God's honest truth, different people have different ways that they live their life in different geographic locations in different parts of this country. Different parts of the city are different parts of the country are different parts of the regions across the country are different. It's different everywhere. It's just like some places say it's cola, some places say it's pop, some places say it's soda. It's soda to me because I'm from Florida. But what I'm getting at is that people are different everywhere. And the true folks that want to keep us divided, the true folks that want to destroy our ideology that keeps our different cultures loosely tied together in unity, are the elites, the Hunter Bidens, the Joe Bidens, the Nancy Pelosi's, the folks that pull the puppet strings and the folks above them that pull their puppet strings, that are destroying the fabric of this country for their own gain and the gain of their long-term basic agenda to destroy our way of life. Folks, you have to look past. You have to see what is going on. And as time goes forward, more and more will be revealed.